Good evening, guys, and welcome back to Thank You Line Esports here at the third round of the Winter Major Challenger stage. And here in this third round, we will decide which teams will be playing in the Legend stage already. Because the winner of this match, if I'm not mistaken, is qualifying to the Legends stage. They will go 3 wins with 0 losses. And the winner of this match is already going there. That's why we are seeing a best of 6 rounds and best of 3 maps format right now. So it's the first to have a 4-0 or 3-0 and tie or something like that. Game will be a bit longer from now on, and that means, of course, more rounds to enjoy, but also a higher pressure games because the games are not longer because we like them longer, but because there is more to be decided. As I said, winner qualifies to that Legends stage. So very important games for these teams. Loser, of course, still has two opportunities after this to qualify to the Legends stage as well. So time enough for these teams. With that being said, let's quickly introduce them. KO playing with Rixo, Jack, Deep LC, Spade, and Rank. At the red side, we are seeing Script play with Mersal, LZL, Mentor, and Xyphos. And I forgot someone, Packwatch, something like that. He's picking up the Viking OD or the Titan Overdrive just now. My name is Rank, I'll be your commentator for tonight, and this match is broadcasted by KTR Broadcaster. Give you the best views here of this sandbox map for the first and second round. After that, we will be moving over to Highland. Luckily, not as last round, but as second round, because last time we went on Highland, it was a lot of rounds needed. And as third round, or as third map, if we will get there, we have Red Alert. We also have the first team being eliminated here. I have Oxygen losing against Firefighters just an hour ago. That's the first team leaving the Winter Major. So it's the first really important day here in the Major, to be honest, with teams getting promoted and teams getting eliminated as well. Currently, Help and Lux also fighting against elimination. And we had at the same time here right now, Homies versus Kufiata. Winner will promote to the Legends stage as well, just like in this game. Another OD box dropping. Currently, we're still seeing a 0-0 scoreline. It's Packwatch that has opportunity here to go for a use and take, but it's risky. We are seeing Spade going for it. Nice execution of that. Mentor using a Viking OD, trying to do a use and take as well, but not working out for Script here. And this gives KO a bit of an advantage here in the next few minutes, with a Titan OD for use and also a Cruise Overdrive available, and the Viking OD with Jack. So KO with some opportunities here to get the first capture of this game. Deep LC right side going towards the container, trying to be a big time damage dealer here, but he's low on health. Mersal trying to hunt him down. Backwatch getting a nice shot by Deep LC. Deep LC really on the quick scopes. I think he has played a bit of Excalibur augment here on the matchmaking. Or is that... I don't know how the augment is called. With the quick scopes and shafts. Seems like he's enjoying it at least. Hi Senator, hi IMAX, good to see you guys in the chat. And being supportive of the teams here, wishing them good luck, that's very kind. Because it's a very important game here for these teams. Spade, getting a big amount of damage and not being able to continue this pull, but Jack with the use and take and with saving this pool at the same time. Look at Phobos, Xyphos, I mean, pulling the flag here. And with this return, Xyphos has a good opportunity to get the first capture of this game. And he's doing that. So Script 1-0 in the lead. That's nicely done by Script. We are here in the esport format. MX, very great question, by the way. But in the esport format, everyone has highest rank equipment. So MK7 max. Doesn't matter which rank you are. And you'll see a lot of low ranks in esports because teams like to play with alternative accounts to stay a bit anonymous, or to get the reward you get from playing esports to another account than their main account. There are all kinds of reasons for that. So that's the reason you can see some low ranks here playing. Jack, nice grenade, deep LC, nice overdrive, assisting Jack here. Jack cannot pull down though because of that OD. He still does pull towards the grenade, I should say. So that's an easy return there by Script, really nicely defended, to be honest. Cheap defense as well, only a few grenades being used, no ODs. Oh, Yarikov, it is that we are not doing a podcast right now, but we are streaming Thank You Online. But yeah, it was a good weekend, to say the least. It really was. Something with Brazil and quick cars. Talking about quick, KO has to do something quick here because they need a capture really quickly. This way they are losing the first round. Will be great for Script, but yeah, not so great for KO. That's pretty much it. Script being the team that has chosen this map. So it will be definitely preferable to get more than one win here for them, one win or a tie or something like that. Have a net positive out of your own map pick. And for KO, um, a result that is a tie or maybe even a win for them will be good for this map. But to be honest, if you start 2-0 down, it will be quite difficult for you to win. So let's see. Jack hitting some shots from the left side of the blue base. Getting himself behind the building. Now it's time to maximize damage. Rixo not able to get far into that base. Now he does. A lot of tanks from Script are on respawn. This gives a bit of opportunity here for Spade to pull. Overdrive being launched here from the errors of Script, but Spade still managing to stay alive. There's a repair kit there, so that's why he is driving towards that position in the dome. 28 seconds on the clock, so Spade has some time. But players like Rank really should push towards him. Or Rixo, that's nicely done. I didn't even notice Rixo there. Grenades flying in. Rixo should be able to stay alive because of that repair kit. But that's very low on health. So Mentor trying to delay here. Deep LC. Oh, Rank is going to get knocked down. Jack has to pull. Continue 2 seconds. LZO, good focus. 1 second on the clock and there's no time anymore to capture. What a last minute chaos there. With a 1-0 win from Script. Really nice first round by them, and that last minute defense just delaying and delaying, working out for them. But this match is going to be a close one. It really is. So I'm very curious about the second round here and about the last map as well, World Alert. Second map, I'm not really looking forward to be honest. Highland. Locke, good to see you here. Definitely a good first round here, and we have still 5 rounds to go. Or maybe a bit less, maybe even more, maybe tiebreakers. Who says? Who knows? Who knows? But time will tell. One team really starting well on that script with a quick capture in the first round, and after that, able to defend against KO's attack. Backwatch getting that first OD, and it seems like KO already wants to call a tech pass here. Yep, and the tech pass has been called. I don't really know what to think about this one, to be honest. It's quite early to call a tech pass. Um, it's only the second round. You still have to play a map that you has not picked yourself, and I mean that the last map. Um, yeah, you can have technical issues as well in the next 50 minutes have to play. So it's a bit risky to use it already. But KO feeling the need to prevent script with starting with an overdrive. That's why, of course, they use this tech pass. Not because they have a tech issue, but because they want to restart the round and have another shot at that OD box. You can call the tech pass once per game. And good luck. What about you? Senator, it was a nice starting. Tankers might. It was nice starting Tankers. Why I might be nervous on the first round. Yeah, that's a possibility, of course. Nerves definitely play a role on a game for Gladiator because the winner not only promos but also gets the Gladiator paint. Um, at least I think so. But of course, there are 2 more shots after this to get to that legend stage. So teams, of course, not fighting against elimination here, just fighting for promotion. That early, they should have saved some breaks for the 10 minute 10 overtimes, or at least three. 10 overtimes is a Highland exclusive, Yarakov, and luckily we are not seeing Highland as last map today. Nah, but indeed, it's a very early call of attack pass. I don't know if I agree with it, but time will tell. It's a decision made by KO, of course, and they don't care what I think. But I don't think it's a great idea. Um, Good to hear, Locke. Good to hear. But I'm quite happy that we are in the major, to be honest. Major is, of course, the time where esport is a bit more serious, to be honest. All those rankings we have at these days for the teams that can win paint, of course, it is important. But for the teams that are not winning paint, it's just official training, to be honest. And here in the major, where every result matters again, I really like that feeling. So I'm quite happy that we are here. Hopefully, you guys are as well and are enjoying this as much as I am. I thought I might give it a go next format. Yeah, there's nothing announced yet for the next esports season, of course. But after this major, Take a good look at the Thank You Online website and the Thank You Sport website as well, or the Thank You Esport Discord server, um, because I'm quite curious what they will do. We have no information about that, um, but I think we will just continue with the current esport format. I don't know, and it's a very accessible format, so definitely give it a shot. Maybe create your own team or join a team. It doesn't matter. Both is good, and the format is very open. So that's the good thing about Thank You on Esports. Unlucky I can't play Challenger stage because I'm already in Legend stage. Suffering from success, Lock. Suffering from success. Congrats on your Gladiator already, and I wish you good luck with getting a 2-star, or maybe even higher. Can't wait to watch the games here in the Legend stage. Least obvious flex I have seen today. Okay, OD box dropping here. It will be Mentor. Sadly for him, we have still a reset to go. Tech path is over. And we can finally enjoy that second round. Brigadier. Sounds good, Max. Once again, it doesn't matter which rank you are to play esports, because on esports mode, every account will be maxed or every equipment will be maxed. So there's no um, equipment difference between you and all the enemies on the battlefield. And good luck with getting your account to the legends. Enjoy the process as well, because um, when you are legend, you will definitely miss ranking up. At least I did. Just a really nice feeling to unlock a new rank. Mr. Saltnikov on a recent stream suggests. I don't know about that, Yarakov. I don't want to spread rumors here. I want to see clips, or it didn't happen. But what do you mean with auto tournaments? But I know there are a lot of rumors this season for one reason about things changing, but I have seen nothing from like legitimate sources yet. So I don't know. I don't know. People always talking, but I don't speak Russian as well, so maybe I just miss a lot of information, you know? Because most information is, of course, shared in the Russian language. I hope I will get a chance to experience the feelings of esports. I know already it's so different than enjoy. Yeah, bro, go for it. No reason to not to try to join a team, or just join the Thank You Online esports server and join some trainings with teams. Enjoy different combinations and different players. It maybe can feel a bit overwhelming at first, but it's not too difficult to get into the esports community and Thank You Online. I think that's a great thing. Okay, second round starting here. We had quite a long technical delay here, but we can finally start. Ooh, that's a good shot by LGL, stopping KO's Titan OD here. And Spade definitely has used quite a lot of charge there. So LGL with a massive shot here, giving Script a way less difficult start than they initially had. Let's see what Mersal and Xyphos can do here. Xyphos giving it to Mersal, but a bit of miscommunication with the driving there. Mersal still staying alive, but Cruise or Scorpion shots now will force that dropped flag, and now Rank will highly likely get a return. Sinita, you're good, you're good. That's a fun thing as well, supporting your favorite players. If it's a friend, it's even more special. Mentor here, trying to pull this flag, giving it to Cyphos, good choice here because Deep LC, great focus, I want to say, because he can dodge Deep LC shot, but Deep LC not missing here. He cannot stop 3 players though, a double kill is maximum he can do. So it's still Script getting it to an early lead. And once again, KO has to fight against a flag deficit. LCO, good shot on Spade. Okay, TPLC, massive cruise or errors OD supporting Rixo and Rank here. Rixo getting focused by Mercel. Very nice Scorpion focus. Scorpion, it has been the meta this season and definitely for a reason. It's really looking good. But the Rank still pulling this flag and this is not returnable for Script. And that's back to a tie. And a bit more captures this game already than in the first round. And it looks like we already are going to third capture because Xyphos is once again pulling the flag here. This time getting assisted by a nice Paladin overdrive. Deep LC. Oh, Merso, good focus there. Knocking down Deep LC and giving Xyphos the space to capture the flag. So far, the level that is played here in TenQ Online Esports is quite high. I'm really enjoying the current match here, to be honest. Teams definitely having an understanding about how to play tactical, use your overdrives, and play a very good game of TenQ Online Esports. Backwatch trying to go for a use and take and doing that. Spade trying to steal away that OD, but using it in the process. And now it's a wasted Titan OD. Rank here, good shot. Rixo pulling the flag. Really easy now playing Viking, by the way, instead of Jack. Decided to switch really easy using a Viking overdrive here. Really important one, knocking down a few guys that are... oh, nice knockdown on LZL as well. Giving Spades very much space here. Jeez, those words. And with that space, Spade is capturing this flag. Jeez. Back to a tie, 2 against 2. What's the next map? The next map will be Highland for the third and fourth round. Luckily not as last round map, because otherwise we'll be here all day, just like last time. But KO doing important job here. They need to get a tie here, to be honest. With a loss here, it's going to be very difficult to bounce back, because next 2 rounds will highly likely be a tie. But if KO can get a tie here, or maybe even a win, then they definitely have a competitive game here on the last map on Red Alert. Look, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Okay, Rixo, back-to-back captures for KO here. And it's KO in the lead for the first time on the sandbox map. All game long. It's a 2 against 3 lead. And Script this time has to fight against a flag deficit. And I have to say, in the last few minutes, KO has definitely been the more aggressive team, playing more offensive and also having lots more control over that map. So right now it's looking like a KO game, to be honest. But Script was better in the first round and of course did play a good start here as well. So let's see if they can bounce back. And Packwatch with a nice Titan OD can definitely do something here for Script. He is on his own though. Now he has to wait for backup. LCL is some good backup. At the same time, Rixo counter pulling, trying to fight for a standoff. Rixo only 1 HP. But still pulling the flag. Spade having to take over once again. Spade pulling a flag. KO really loving to pull with Titan today. Rixo not able to get a return. So we are still in standoff situation here. Mentor still pulling this flag, going towards the base of script. Right now is 3 minutes to go. We are in a standoff, and this KO that doesn't need any change here. It's script that needs to get a return. Mentor picking up that Viking overdrive box. It will definitely help him here in the next few minutes to go for that return. Xyphals doing loads of damage behind that building there. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes for script to get this return and claim a tie. Lock, you're not the first one who is confused. I have called Yakov so many times the wrong name. Deep LC, good shot on Backwatch. Backwatch returning that damage. I have to say, KO is playing this one quite calmly. Xyphos once again behind that building. He's really dealing loads of damage from that position. But KO, I've not seen them even go for the return, and they don't need the return as well. So it's kind of logical. Still interesting though, because they have been playing quite offensive this whole match long, and now they are really playing it defensive. Down to the last minute, we have Mentor, we have Backwatch, all with overdrives available. So Skirt will definitely be using those in the next 45 seconds. Oh, sad smiles from Jack. KO. Yeah, they are playing better than the first round. Specs or stats don't lie. But of course, that can have a lot of reasons, 16 seconds though, Backwatch going towards that return. This will be terrible here for KO, to be honest. Because 9 seconds on the clock, Mentor driving towards that flag, and he is getting that third capture. Once again, a last second capture here. Even more reason for sad smiles right now for KO and for Jack as well. Because this was a round they should have won, but they let it slip. They missed control over their own base here in the last seconds. And it's a tie. 3-3 scoreline. And with this scoreline, we will be moving over to Highland for the third and fourth round. And Highland, of course, highly likely to be back-to-back ties. So that means that we will go to Red Alert as last round, where KO has to get double win to claim overtime, or to win the match and have a tie and a win to claim overtime. So it's difficult for them. And Script is in a quite good situation right now, to be honest. I'm Team Renke. I don't even know who I'm rooting for, Yarakov. So I'm, of course, totally not biased. But I hope Jack wins. What? No, I'm not biased. Oh, look what you do against Jack and against the team. Siniter, that was a good second round for both teams. Yeah, this match is definitely enjoyable here. And we are only at the second round. We still have 4 rounds to go. So don't go anywhere here. This is a really great match so far. Yeah, if we talk about that Yarkov, I'm definitely biased. But with that being said, guys, let's quickly move over to the Highland map. Keep the match going. Can you still call it a mini fridge then, Siniter? That's a good question. But enjoy your cool drinks. Sounds like a good moment to take one of those drinks because we still have an hour to go here. Players joining in for the third round. That's great, bro. Focus on your health. Okay, guys, I want to um, ask for you guys' opinion here. We have 2 rounds of Highland coming up here. Will we see one capture, no captures, or more than one capture? What do you guys think? No, damn. Luckily, we have a third map here today. Because right now we are in the third round of the challenger stage. So games are best of 6 rounds, best of 3 maps. 2-1-2 KO. Okay, you think 3 captures in one game? Hmm. I don't think so, to be honest. There's quite a lot for the Highland map. I think 0 captures, both rounds. Okay, KO joining the map here. Hopefully we can quickly start this third round here. Yeah, this map is definitely a difficult map. Yesterday or the day before, I should say Saturday it was, right? Yeah, Saturday we had 12 rounds on this map before the match could be decided. Once again, luckily this time it's not the last map, it's the second map. So after 2 rounds, we will leave this map always. So that's a great thing. But this is definitely one of the more difficult maps in the current lineup of maps we have to get some captures on. It's a difficult map. It's a tactical map. It's a boring map as well. You have to stay sharp, even though the game is going to be very slow here in the next 2 rounds. It's a bit like a chess match. It's a lot more tactical. Mersal getting that first overdrive here for KO, for script, sorry. Yeah, Yarikov it definitely is, but a good reminder is when there is promotion um, or how do you say that? Elimination on the line. It's best of three maps. So it's the first and second round. There's no elimination or promotion on the line. So it's only two maps, and after that it will be three maps. But every time we, as a live team, are happy to remind ourselves that we are seeing best of three maps right now, and I'm doing this for quite some time right now, but still getting surprised by it every year. So yeah, it's definitely a bit confusing. An overdrive box is on the ground. Xyphel's going towards it, and he's not able to take it. Close though. Rixo now, but LZL will shoot him. Doesn't matter though. Still Rixo getting that overdrive box. Let's take a look at the combos here. We still see Jack on Viking, Rixo using Pella, Spade using Titan with um, Thunder, Rank still playing Cruise, and is Deep LC still on that Shaft with Eris combination. At the other side, we are seeing the usual combos as well. Mercil with Crusader, Mentor still playing Viking, and Cypher still playing Pella with, of course, Ricochet. Or Ricochet, I don't know how to pronounce it to be honest. LZL still playing, of course, the same combo as Deep. They are facing against each other the whole time already. Eris Shaft and Packwatch also playing the same combo. Okay, nah. The only difference is that Jack is back on the battlefield instead of I don't know who was it again. I want to say instead of really easy. I think so. Yep, instead of really easy, I think. Another OD box being dropped. And will it be Mentor? It will be Mentor taking that one for script. Yeah, Max. This is map. It's very difficult to get a capture on. But time will tell. It's a good show nevertheless, especially because it's just for 2 rounds. Nah, I don't like this map. I try to always be positive here, but I really don't like this map. Not even for one bit. So um yeah, what can I say? They chose it, so good luck. Good to hear that I'm not the only one. Nah, this is a map I really don't enjoy. But we are seeing it played a bit more than back in the day. I feel like teams are a bit more confident in their Highland. It's not totally um, wasted anymore with the implementation of grenades and with now the Titan, of course, being in the meta. We are seeing sometimes a capture on this map, and yeah, as I said earlier, I have the feeling that teams are taking this map a bit more serious these days, and that's why we are seeing it more often. Jack, use and take. Use was risky, but he still took it, so doesn't matter at the end. Reek, so good damage, although not, to be honest, I thought he was focusing on Mentor, but that wasn't the case. We have another score in as well. It's Help versus Lux that has just been finished, and Help winning 4 against 3 versus Lux. So we have not seen a tie in that game apparently, and we have seen one overtime round on the cross map, last map they've seen. So Lux sadly being eliminated from the Winter Major and going home with lucky 7. For Help, the journey continues. They need 2 more wins to qualify, and if they get the loss, then they are eliminated as well. So difficult road ahead of them. But it looks like that has been quite a close game. 4 against 3. To be honest, I really expected Lux to win that one, but Help surprising me there. There's nothing on the line for 1-1 group as well, but it's best of 3 and not best of 2. Of course, otherwise it would be different formats inside third United States, more overseas. Yeah, Yarakov, I understand what you're saying there. They chose to do every game on best of 3. I think that's good, but I don't want to talk about different esports here on the Thank You Online esports server. But we are seeing Swiss stage formats where indeed what you say, the non-elimination rounds, the 1-1 bracket, for example, does have shorter games. In Thank You Line, they don't do that. I think that's the right decision, to be honest. Making it the same for everyone. KO defending there, being able to prevent that flag for being pulled. Jack now using an OD to knock down Mersal. Rank missing the flag, costing crucial time here. Grenade flying as well. Grenade from LDL. And that's an easy defense here for Script. Yeah, this map definitely Sin has some specific training. If you play this map as training for OD use, team communication, you really need focused group attacks here to make something work. And even with great focused and great group attacks, it still doesn't have to work out. Another overdrive box dropping. Grenades flying in here. Spade will not be able to catch that one. Rank at the other side, pulling the flag, getting towards the top. He doesn't have repair left, so that's not going to work out. Yeah, you kind of only have 2 lives, of course. After 3 losses, you're out. But no, in the last round you can really fumble over a good team that's also on the last round. So it's for a team, of course, not good to have to play that last round where you have to perform. Last OD box will drop of this round will not lead to any other attack. For example, tomorrow, guys, we have two games coming up as well. Tomorrow we will be broadcasting Skyfall versus Do Not Disturb and Amor versus Metamorphosis. Skyfall versus Do Not Disturb will be 17 UTC, 20 Moscow time on the EN2 channel. And directly after on this channel, we will broadcasting Amor versus Metamorphosis. But both of these teams are currently having one win and one loss. So there's no elimination on the line. But if you get to one win, two loss, you have to get back-to-back wins to qualify. And I think both of these teams, especially in the match Skyfall versus Do Not Disturb, could be able to qualify to Legend stage. So this round, these games definitely very important for them. And if you lose, you are still not out, but you are in a much more difficult situation for yourself. So even these games are very important for these teams. Okay, fourth round and the last round on the Highland map. I'm very happy that we can say that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, D-Box dropping and it will be Spade for KO taking one and Script taking the tech pass. That's a very, very bad choice in my opinion because an OD in this game, in this round, Script, if they trust in their own defense, they should always be able to defend on this map. Even though Spade getting an early Titan OD, that's a big advantage, of course. Early Titan OD, early overdrives on this game on this map are definitely a big advantage. But as Script, you should be able to defend with grenades, and I think that tactical pass or tech pass, whatever you want to call it, can have a way more impact on the Red Alert map, the last map we will be seeing today. So I really don't understand why they called the tech pass here, to be honest. I really don't. But they called it. It's their choice. But if I was KO right now, I would be quite happy to know that Script doesn't have a tech pass anymore for the 5th and the 6th round. Just like KO does, they also already have used their tech pass. Especially because this round is close to a guaranteed tie. So it's not a bad result for KO here. But yeah, that's my my opinion. Maybe Script sees something that I don't see. And they're scared of something happening against them here on the Highland map. So Yarkov, indeed, that's a bit of a shame for Help then. So close to. Oh no, they still made it. Okay, never mind. But they made they made it difficult for themselves. Nearly the reverse sweep. Oh, I like that one, Sin Eater. I hope at least that they don't have music on and they are focusing on team communication. Okay, last round on this map and fourth round in total. Starting right now. Yeah, Spade getting his OD while he's flipped. Yeah, let's see what happens right now. We saw Spade getting that first OD. Second OD is dropping right now. I just hope that something will happen here on Highland, to be honest. Backwatch picking up The OD box. So far, absolutely nothing is happening, to be honest. Another OD box will drop in the next minute, next 30 seconds, I should say. Maybe that will spice something up here. There we go. We can see spades, maybe with a use and take. But what can he do with it now? Let's see. Jack using that Titan Dome to stay alive, deal some good damage. Spade could use his overdrive here, but now too low on health, so he'll save it. Let's see Rixo now, after using a Paladin OD on the left side of the base here, and getting joined by Jack. It's KO definitely playing an offensive game so far, but the problem is you're not breaking through this defense. You never will. That's the problem. Another OD box is dropping. Mentor trying to get to use and take. It's very risky, to be honest. And a grenade from Deep LC knocking down Mentor. Now Packwatch will be able to do a use and take, but still it is Script wasting an OD. Right now, Xyphos and Mentor on the right side. Xyphos using an Paladin overdrive to assist himself and Mentor in his pool. Mentor dropping down LZL, assistive Eris OD, but good timing of the grenades here by Spade, and that's an easy defense here for KO. Luckily, we only have 5 minutes to go here on the Highland map before we will be moving over to Red Alert. Yeah, they always play the most OP combos in the Jericho. I don't understand that, to be honest. If I was playing esports, I would like to have a combo in matchmaking that's close to my esports combo. to use it as a bit of training. It can be a status effect augment, but it should not be changing the way my turret works, because otherwise I will just mess it up in esports. I think so, but I don't know. I have not played esports before. Still 3.5 minutes to go here. We have not seen a capture or a pull, to be honest, as well on this map. It has been quite a slow one. Rank hitting a nice double kill there. It's not a pull, but it's definitely a clip on the highlights channel. Rixo using a Paladin OD. Maybe he can build something here with rank as well. Rank is out of supplies though, or at least out of double armor. Still a repair kit as well. Rank is taking that one, but he's already full health, so not really understanding that one, because he cannot use his OD right now as well, or his repair kit, because he has an 8-second cooldown. And he's stealing the repair kit from Rixo, so I really don't know about that one. Still, it's a nice attempt by KO, but no, I really don't understand why he has driven over that repair kit box. It was nice to finally see an attempt, at least. But I'm quite happy that in 1 minute we will be moving over to a different map. Yeah, I definitely agree, Sineither. Both teams having a good defense here. But Mentor here, it doesn't want to give up yet. Nice assistive overdrive by LDL. Xyphos on the position to deal some damage as well. It will be lovely if he still has a grenade, but I don't think so. Jack using a Viking OD. He has to hit some shots. He does. Rixo going for the return. And it's saved again by KO. It looked a bit tricky there, to be honest. Crypt with a nice attack. But yeah, all fun and games, but no captures being made in a Highland. And with that being said, let's move over to Red Alert, where Script will be playing the first round from the red base. And that's the preferable base, the better base. And if they win the fifth round, then it's over for KO. So KO needs at least a tie in the fifth round, but to be honest, they kind of need a win, even though they are playing from the blue base. To get back to this game, because these 2 rounds of Highland, even though there are no captures being made here, it still means a lot for Script, because they only have 2 more rounds to play, and if they win the fifth round, the match is won by them. It still counts as a tie and really important for the leading team. So Script is going to Red Alert here from the red base as the favorites. We'll be seeing you back when we are on that map. Okay, fifth and potentially last round on its way here. It all depends on what Script can do here, and if they can win from the red base. They should be able to win, to be honest, because the red base, better base. Um, but KO in a difficult spot in the match right now. But not lost, of course. If they tie here or win here, they will be able to play that sixth round. Very curious how they will play, knowing that there is a lot of pressure on them right now. And yeah, with that being said, it's going to be a great round. I hope that we are going to full distance, to be honest, because the rounds where the winner wins and the loser loses, that kind of makes sense, of course. But not only the round, but only the whole match. That's always the best rounds in terms of how the teams are playing and the pressure on the map and on the match. But now Script in a very good position to just finish it up here, playing from that red base. And I'm very curious what they can do here. We are seeing a lot of different combinations right now. We are seeing Packwatch switching to Railgun, um, Railgun Hunter. Jeez, I had to think about that one. Instead of Railgun Titan or Shaft Titan, whatever Packwatch played. I don't know. I don't remember to be. No, he played Shaft. He played Thunder Titan, I think. Um, at the other side, we are seeing Deep LC also not using Titan. Titan is not being used on this map at all. Deep LC playing Hunter with Striker, the old school combination. I wanted to say the old meta, but I think it is part of the new meta as well. Meta is a lot more open these days than the seasons before. There are more than one good combinations, so that's great. Spade getting that OD box here. Red base is the better base in this map, but as the blue base, you have a lot of lot more control over that overdrive box. So both bases having an advantage. And that creates a good game, to be honest. Mersal focusing on Jack, knocking each other out. In the meantime, we have another score. We had the match Homies versus Kuviata going at the same time as this one. Winner promos to Legend stage, and Homies has won that match 4 against 0. So in 2 maps, Homies has finished it. No ties, no third map needed. And just in an hour, they have finished the match. And with that being said, Homies is promoted to the Legend stage and has earned Gladiator already. And for Scoviata, there are 2 more opportunities to get towards that Legend stage. In the meantime, we are still watching the match for promotion, the match for Glady. Here with KO versus Script. Mersal currently pulling the flag. Spade, nice usage of the OD, creating a kind of a border on the map. He can make it to use and take here. It's risky though because he's low on health. Still managed to do so, knocking down Xyphos. And Spade getting the return as well. All on Spade here in the defense. With a double Ares overdrive. Script should be able to use Hunter OD for a return. Nicely done by Packwatch. Double kill with that Hunter OD. And both flags are back in the base again. Mersal now picking up the flag. Once again pulling. Jack should be able to knock down Mersal here. Grenade for Mentor missing. And Mentor still continuing with his pull. Nice grenade damage by Jack. Low on health, Rixo and Mentor will meet each other in the middle of the battlefield. And Rixo should be able to go for a return. He does! That was with 1 HP left, to be honest. This is a bit too close for comfort for both of the teams. But once again, both flags back in the base. Time to calm down now. And time to create a great attack for... And to be honest, this counts for both teams. Because both teams playing the exactly same way here. Very aggressive. Pulling the flag the whole time. But at the same time, not focusing on the defense while that's happening. So now it's time to get this match in a bit of a calmer state. Let's see what these teams can come up with here in the next 5.5 minutes. Another overdrive box is dropping. Rixo picking that one up. KO so far keeping control over that overdrive box, and that's something they really need to keep doing if they want to have a competitive game. Because they need more overdrive for defense with that blue base. So that's great for the pressure they can put on Script. Script still the favorites to win this one here from that red base. They should be able to get a pull. And after that, just lock down their flag and defend. Rixo here using his Pella OD, rank pulling at the same time. Both going towards the same side of the map. Good communication. Rixo should here heal rank here. Geez, talking gets difficult. Rank with a bit of a driving mistake. Which side is he going towards? He's towards going under the bridge. Okay, Rixo here returning. Great for rank. Good map control in the middle for KO. And that's how rank is getting the first capture for KO. Now Script has to play more offensive. Play like they did just a few minutes ago. Pull that flag. There's nothing to lose anymore because, yeah, you're already one flag down. Right, Jack picking up that OD box. And for KO, there's a lot to lose, so they will play more defensively. That's understandable, but not always a good thing. So now for Script, it's a good way to not focus fully on their defense and just focus a bit more on offense because KO will not play that offensive. And we can see it with Mentor right now, pulling the flag, getting it back to the base. And now Mersal will take over rank. Nice overdrive, but not able to knock down the flag carrier. And we are back to a tie. Lots happening here in that 5th round of Red Alert. Backwatch, Hunter OD stopping this flag pool. Rank though, still alive. Not for long because we see Mersal spawning in. And he will be able to knock him down with his rockets. Scorpion, that was the word I was searching for. Okay. Time to catch a breather. Catch a breather, although not for long, because Mersal is already pulling again here for Script. This capture can mean the world for Script, because if they win this round, it's over for KO. 2.5 minutes to go, and Mersal is getting that capture. Nicely done, KO. I don't know what went wrong on the defense there, but definitely something to analyze. But not right now, because there are still 2 minutes to go for KO to get it back to a tie. And they need a tie here to continue. Currently, Script has won the match. Mentor will pick up that Viking OD. That's not good for KO. And great for Script. I have a feeling that they are going to do it here in that 5th round. Hi Maries, good to see you. How you doing tonight? How did your stream went as well? Yeah, this match is getting all over the place indeed, St. Either it's a thriller of a match, and it's only 1.5 minutes to go for Script to continue the defense here and claim a victory. But for KO, there are still 1.5 minutes to go to get it back to a tie. There are no overdrives on the board right now for KO though. Jack is without one, Rank is without one, Rixo as well. Deep, yeah, there are really no overdrives for KO. That doesn't look good for them at all. Scripts, on the other hand, also doesn't have a lot to work with. They have Mentor though with a Viking OD, so that can be definitely used for defense. 45 seconds on that clock. Spade should move over here to that bridge position to claim the overdrive when it drops, dropping right now, and use that OD to assist his team with a last minute pull. Spade, come on, move towards the bridge. Is Jack and Deep pulling in? Mentor is going for the use and take, and that's perfect play by Script here, to be honest. That's just well done. Focusing on the right player, focusing on that OD box, knowing how crucial that can be in a last second attack. And with taking that OD box, this match is over. And Script winning here. 2 against 1 here in the 5th round. And yeah, 2 against 0 overall. Okay. That was a great match to spectate here. 5th round definitely paying off those slow rounds on Highland, because those were kind of boring. But here this 5th round was full of action. Red Alert, always a nice map, to be honest. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and for the interaction in the chat as well. Really great to see you guys enjoying this major. The best way, the best moment to get into esports, to be honest, here during the major, during the biggest tournament of the year. With that being said, we will be back tomorrow with Skyfall versus Do Not Disturb and Amor versus Metamorphosis. We will be seeing KO back on Wednesday or Thursday, once again fighting for promotion to the Legend stage. A massive congrats to Script from for getting to Legend stage. With that being said, we will be back tomorrow. Have a great night, and yeah, enjoy your evening. Bye bye. Oh, Katie, thank you for broadcasting this one. Yeah.